Hello, and welcome back to Severed Studios presents Rolling in the Netherdeep. We're excited to bring you a brand new tale of adventure in the lands of Wildmount and Marquette. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have...
How do you do, fellow kids? I'm Bill, and I'm playing Orgoth Skullcrusher.
Totally radical Reaganomics. It's Laphus here.
Oh my god. I'm too brain dead for this. This is Jaime. I'm playing North.
Hi, I just got sleep last night after being awake for like 40 hours. I'm Mira.
I'm going to send you the go to bed gift. Like, go to bed, go to sleep.
Thank you. Go to sleep.
But after the stream, anything we need to talk about before we dive right in? We did a little North one shot yesterday, just like short, probably about 30-40 minutes long. And just see what, so we don't have to do it, and I'll release that to the patrons.
I think
soon.
I really upheld my reputation as the shittest roller in the entire world.
How does somebody roll 3 natural 1s on an RP heavy one shot session?
I did.
Yeah,
What can I say?
it
I'm
happens.
extraordinary like that.
Everybody ready to go?
So,
Go ahead.
how's your exhaustion level then?
Right now, after a long rest, it is at 1 because of things.
Which you can find out once you listen to the one shot. If everyone is
Mhm.
ready, let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 93, The Heart of Despair. So at the end of last time, we're going to keep this short and sweet. Everyone except North had gathered at your home in the River District, and you were preparing to delve into the Netherdeep once again. I believe that Voka had just like sat on a chair and it collapsed into a million pieces. Sky looks over and it's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
And he's just laying like flat on his back, like 1,000 yard stare up to the ceiling.
Uh, she, she comes over and helps you up and gets a broom. And...
Yeah, she tries to take his arm and she doesn't like budge. She just like kind of gets and she like drops his arm and like just like flops on the ground.
um, she looks at gets the instructions. She's like, these stupid gnomes, they don't know how to build anything anymore. And she like goes into the back room and starts getting like a dustpan and stuff. So,
That
um,
sounded a little bit of racism there, Sky.
what did you say?
I said that sounded a little bit racist there, Sky.
No, I'm talking about the store. That they're just, it's a kind of a,
Oh, that.
yeah, just
Gnomia.
gnome Kia.
Gnome Kia.
Um,
1,000 gnome Kia Allen wrenches.
God, so many of them.
so North, you
Yeah.
get you stay the night at your mother's house just next door.
I get up. Yep.
Your mother has set out breakfast, but she is not at home.
Yeah, I can imagine that like I'm showing at the neighbor's place, just like I've had the most excellent breakfast in a amazing like comfy bed.
Yeah, like this like fluffy duvet.
But I'm still tired as shit.
I'd like you to make, as a result of that conversation you had with your mother last night, I'd like you to make a persuasion roll. And this is
At
after,
disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
yeah.
So okay. Not bad, 18.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. She basically said, "I'll think about it." So what do you do? What does everybody do, actually?
I know I did arrange with her to maybe have a delivery at the neighbor's place for some supplies.
Yes.
Other than that, I think I'm just going to head out.
Okay. You walk
There's
out
no
the front
point in-
door, go down
Yeah.
one house.
Basically.
The front door opens and North walks in.
What's up, losers?
And Voka doesn't even really get up. He just moves his head to the side and says, "Oh, hey, North."
Oh, hey.
Lots. Okay, not a loser, but lots of stuff.
What's with the kid?
No,
Yeah, that's a stuff.
the kid?
The kid, the little sister, is she around?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
is she?
Thank you.
Is
Yeah,
No.
is Zale here?
yeah,
No, he left. He left her at
Oh,
home.
she went
Yeah,
back
that's what I
home?
thought.
okay.
That's what I thought.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Orgoth then. No.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I
So, what's up is well, Voka. I'll let people tell their own parts. Voka's got a thing to talk about, and somebody was spying on us, but I don't know from like down the road.
Hmm.
And well, and then Laphus had a thing delivered, but I can let Laphus talk about that. And I set my room up, and I think we're ready to go back down.
What,
But-
you got all set up?
Well, I mean, I set up a bed and a bookcase, and there was a bunch of stuff that was wet inside my hole, but I laid it out to get dry, like the comfy chair and
Have
books and
Have
stuff.
you thought about the mold problem that this could cause?
No, no.
Get rid of that chair. Get rid of the stuff that was soaked.
I think right
Okay.
now we have bigger fish to fry. Orgoth could do it later.
Yeah, Sky, could you take care of that? There's probably a really still damp chair.
Mold
up there
hazard.
and some books. If you
Oh,
could get rid of those.
Of course.
You don't wanna live in a place that
you
has
brought
like
them into
black
the
mold.
house.
Yeah, I did. Yes.
She goes and gets a big trash can and just like carries it up the stairs.
Thank you so much, Sky. You're the best.
Not the bookcase or anything on the bookcase or the bed. Those are fine.
She kind
If
of
it looks
the-
like it's
Just the
like
chair and the books.
if it looks like it's prone to grow mold or mushrooms, you get that out of the house.
And after a bit of Voka, and I do need to note, like, he does look like he acts older, but he does like have the face of like a 19-year-old boy. He like gets up and like kind of like dusts himself off, and he's like, so for I feel like I've explained this for like 5 times now already. I don't know. I've been regurgitating a lot of information lately. So there's this man, the dragon guy, came to my
Mhm.
sister as one Dr. Agon, and he pauses.
Dr. Agon.
It's a really shitty pun, I know. Oh, yeah, and then there was a black circle on my sister's hand. Lapis looked closely. Apparently, it's a contract.
Ooh.
It's great. And apparently, when we go down and finish off this whole rudium thing we're all in here for, that contract will complete, and my sister's soul will be the dragons, and I'm kind of freaking out about it right now. And he's like, he hasn't blinked this entire time.
Understandable. So we have to kill it.
Yes, and quickly.
That's
With much
gonna
haste.
be a tall order.
I mean, you don't. I would appreciate your help in such an endeavor, seeing as your dear friend, what was his name again? He's also dealing with such a yes, Wilvin. I never did catch his name.
Yeah, no, I'm down to kick a dragon's ass. The thing is, last time Orgoth tried to punch it, it went real bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
He
Yeah.
broke both my wrists, basically.
Voka rubs his
He
wrists
stopped
a little
time.
bit.
He's super powerful, but
That, and we would have to kill it in its home plane because killing it here would just send it back to where it came from, and he's technically not dead, so he still has hold of the contract.
That's great. Um,
Amazing.
it did cross my mind to just not do the rudium thing and then to die of this deadly disease and it'll just be fine. You know, I'm not here to deal with it. But then I realized that wasn't really an option. So we're doing this.
Suddenly, from upstairs, you hear a "Wah!" scream.
Oh, she found the mold.
I hightail it up the
And she's in the hallway.
stairs.
And she's doing the kind of like dance kind of thing. Like, oh. She's pointing like in your room, Orgoth. She's like, the bugs. Ah. And you see the open door. Out of the chair has the damp chair has poured all of these small baby spiders, like there was some sort of nest in there or something, and they're all like piled onto the floor.
Oh, I got it. Hang on. Orgoth just goes over and like kneels in front of where all the spiders are
Yeah,
and just puts both his hands down on the ground.
make an animal handling check.
It's like I have a place you can just all come live. Animal handling. That is a 4.
Roll initiative. This counts as a
All right.
swarm.
Okay. That is a 13.
Oh my god, the swarm. Okay, I rolled a 16 on initiative. The swarm acts like they're going up toward your hands, and you hear kind of Sky whimpering in the hallway, and suddenly they're like on you. And there's like crawling all over you and like kind of going up onto your chest and like starting toward your neck. And they try to bite you but do not. Like there's kind of like you're feeling like their legs all over your skin.
Okay. I'm like, maybe not all spiders. Okay. Orca's gonna try to like swat them. Just doing the.
Okay.
If they're not friendly spiders, that's a problem.
It's like eventually they kind of like I just rolled a couple more attack rolls for them, and they basically have to roll like a natural 20 to hit you, and they are not able to like eventually they stop moving and then start kind of if you're just letting them walk over you. Sky is left. She is
No,
like
I'm like if they're trying to attack me and not get into the armor,
yeah.
then I just start smacking them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a perception roll for me.
That is I rolled a nat 1, so I need to make a charisma saving check.
Okay. We're off to a great start today.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to go look at my 2 fragments. Okay, it's supposed to be charisma. Okay. Is Sky an ally?
Yes, she is an ally.
Is she within 10 feet of me?
Yes, she is.
Okay, then I'm not rolling at this again. Okay. I rolled a charisma, 21 on my charisma check.
The DC was 20, so you do not take a level of exhaustion.
Okay. But I don't perceive whatever I'm perceiving.
You do not.
I'm just gonna try to kill these spiders.
You do, and
me.
eventually there's a few left, but eventually Sky kind of takes like once you've killed most of the swarm, she comes over and takes a cloth and kind of smushes the ones that are like on your back that you can't reach. And
yeah, sorry about that. I don't know how there was a nest of underwater spiders in there, but there's a lot of weird stuff down there, so who knows. Yeah. I can maybe we put this on the front porch and Orgoth like picks up the chair, the waterlogged chair,
Okay.
and marches it downstairs and like puts it out on the street for, the dustman to take.
As you open the front door, there's a little carriage that kind of pulls up and stops in front of the house.
Orgoth looks at it and just like sets the chair down and
This middle-aged man, a human, gets out, and he's got a box underneath his arm. He's got long, braided gray hair, blue eyes, tan skin. Walks up. He's like, is that a North who lives here? I was to deliver this package to a North.
yeah. Come up the walk here. Yeah, she north, they're inside.
Yes. And he goes up to the door frame.
Yeah.
Which
I'll
is
walk
open.
him. I'll walk him to the door, and
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Hey, I'll just open it. North, there's a package here for you. Delivery."
Mr. North,
Yes. Hello.
this is for you.
No, thank you. I'm going to tip the man
Okay.
a silver in exchange for the delivery.
Yes. And he leaves quickly, gets out of there.
Open the box.
There are 6 potion bottles,
Woo!
and there are 4 silver leaves, like little necklaces on very thin silver chain, and there's like 4 of them.
Is there a note or something?
There is a
Okay.
note. You find it. You kind of search and you find it. It's from your mother. It says, enclosed. It's what we talked about. I hope this will help you a little bit. It's all I could rummage up in such short notice. But there are 4 potions of healing, 2 greater potions of healing, and a luck charm for each of you, which will let you re-roll a d20. And it's only a one. Those charms are only one.
It's
use.
a one use.
One use.
I'm going to distribute them for regular healing, so I can just like give everyone one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'll. Okay, how are we on greater healing potions?
Checks his pack or his belt. Like, I have 3
Okay.
greater healing potions and 2 regular healing potions.
I have 3 greater healing, and I have a single superior.
I don't have any greater. I have yeah, Voka, he looks squints the bottle. I misread it. This is superior. I don't have any greater.
Okay, then I'm the poorest. I'm gonna keep one. Who wants the other?
What is it? A greater or a regular?
There's another greater, and there's 4 regular healing potions.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe
I-
you should keep it.
I got healing. Don't you worry. I think you should go to someone else because I can offer healing by myself.
Okay, well, I'll keep that then, I guess. Anyone wants regulars, or I'm just packing all that up in my bag?
You could hold on to it.
All right. Beep beep.
Look at nurse front.
But I'll
If
distribute the
there's-
luck charms, one for everyone.
Okay.
Well, if there's anything else, I think we should start heading out. The quicker we do this, the quicker we can leave Aunt Corel behind for a while. Or forever.
Oh, please.
And Voka is he's kind of peeking out the window, and he's gonna say, before we take our leave, we could eat.
Orgoth's like wiping away the crumbs from the stuff, the muffins he was eating. He's like, yeah, I mean, there's some. Well, there's like one muffin left, and some orange, some squeezed orange.
Is there a table around here?
No, it wasn't really built.
It's not built yet. There's like a
There's the box
divider.
of a table.
There's a box of a table. There's
Is-
also
is-
a
is there-
divider
is-
in the
is-
kitchen.
Voka, I suggest we just grab something on the way for you.
And he shakes his head. Is there like a is there a like a tarp or like a fat piece of fabric anywhere?
Of course, yeah. There's like,
And
because there's lots of things where it's like just drape. They were going to use it to drape over, like she was going to use it to drape over like dust cloths while she's building stuff. So there's like
yeah.
fabric everywhere. Yeah.
And he's gonna take one of those and he's gonna like fan it out over like an area like a picnic blanket.
Mhm.
And he's gonna like take off his hat and like do a little twirl with it and bring it across the blanket. He's gonna cast Hero's Feast.
My God. Okay. Yay, high enough level for a hero's feast.
Bro.
Describe what this food is. Like, what happens?
So
Please tell me it's carnival food, like everything deep fried Oreos.
Frito Banditos.
It's actually
Yes.
very it's various amount of like various qualities. So, like you do have like corn dogs where they're done up fancy, and you do have like a side of popcorn, but then as well as that you have like various meats and traditional like Ank'Rel dishes. It's a fair mix of like carnival food and like regular like food, but it looks quite fancy and it smells really good.
It's stuff you get at the medieval times, where it's like
yeah.
a giant turkey leg and
Yeah, giant turkey leg and that mushroom stew that is really good, and I'm still looking for it, by the way. So if you have the
fried
medieval times
zucchini.
Mushroom stew, if you have that recipe, give it to me. As well as like there is elephant ears in the middle. Like we got elephant ears, and what's like the one that's like elephant ears, but it's like you like pour it. Okay, so it's like the batter, and you pour it with like little funnel.
Funnel cake.
Funnel cakes.
Funnel
They're
cake.
literally funnel cakes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's also funnel cakes, but mostly 'cause I really like funnel cakes. But yeah, he like does that, and he like flips his head back onto his head. And because of that, let me look at. This feast takes 1 hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time. Up to 12 people can partake in this feast. Once you partake in the feast, you are cured of all disease, poison, and you become immune to poison and being frightened, and you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
I imagine Sky also gets this buff.
Oh yeah, she's eating. She is eating.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Your hit point maximum increases by 2d10, and you gain the same amount of hit points for those benefits, and they last 24 hours.
Whew.
Wow.
So everyone gains. I was looking at the spell earlier, and I was like, I think this would be like for the best if we're going back down.
Yeah.
Shake. Everyone gets 11 hit points for the next 24 hours.
That's amazing. I love that.
So that adds to our
Right.
max, or is
Yeah.
that temp?
It doesn't specify.
If it
somewhere.
adds to your max, then I don't know how to put that onto your character sheets. I would do it as maybe temp and just be aware.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
'cause
no,
yeah.
there's a way to do it. So you click on your HP, and then you hit max HP modifier.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so
And this is gonna be new temp. Yes. There we go.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Correct on the calculator.
Thanks, D&D Beyond.
Plus 11 is 9. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Excellent. Okay.
There we go. Woo, I'm in triple digits. What the heck?
All right.
Let's go.
I'm one away from
They-
triple digits. I got 99.
Since Laphus doesn't eat like at all, she just sits down with everybody, and she just has like a singular grape, and she kind of just like squeezes it in her hand, and she lets Ashes eats it.
Like the juice soaks into her skin.
Yeah, it still counts. It's really the ritual of the spell.
Mhm.
She just takes her stitches out and put a bit of food in it.
She would never. And she also does not have any stitches.
No.
So after the hour-long feast, does anybody like do anything like during the hour, like in specific?
Nope.
Nope. Just sitting around the picnic eating.
You've not. I do want to know you've never really seen Voka eat too much, but he eats like almost an excessive amount of food during this.
Orgoth's maybe never been happier.
I am obsessed with these like
He's just
little
like
fried mac and
like
cheese bites.
so many things
God,
to
With
try.
mozzarella sticks.
Fried mac and cheese is so good.
Oh,
Deep fried mac and cheese, and you dip it in marinara sauce. Let's
Yeah.
go.
yeah, there actually is mac and Cheetos here, like the Burger King.
So, the hour is up. You have successfully cast the ritual. You head out. I'd like everybody to make a perception check.
Alright, that's gonna be a straight roll. That was almost a nat 20, but it's a 19.
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
I have a
22.
dirty 17.
Okay. North, what did you get?
19.
19. Everybody sees this. She's not trying to hide. On top of the roof of your house sits this woman in a green cloak, rapiers on her hips, kind of swayed, the hilts kind of tilted out. She has a big hat, and she's a drow woman.
Oh, hi, Nora!
Hi, North. It's good to see you again.
Voka does he points from like one of the others. Says friends, I presume.
Acquaintances.
We just met.
Oh, does it look like that lady
It
from
looks
that
exactly like the lady who talked to you.
Okay, so Laphus is just gonna keep walking. She has no time for this nonsense. They have bigger fish to fry.
Orgoth, as you
Do you
walk
look
away.
like does she look like the person that I've glimpsed a couple times and has talked to me?
Mm-hmm.
And-
Yep.
Oh, you know that person, North? It like
I mean, no is a big word, but we've met.
yeah, I think we've met before too.
You know, I came to this town to kill you. For what
Huh?
you
He
did.
looks at North. He's like,
Me?
why you like
Two
nobody likes you. What
points
is
at
up with that?"
Orgoth.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Voka at this point is like taking a step back and he has like a hand over his mouth, like, ooh.
But I see that you're busy drinking yourself to an early grave and wallowing in your own misery. It's quite sad to see somebody that my grandfather told me such wonderful things about. You called him Parker.
And
I
he remembers
didn't.
Parker.
What?
He just doesn't know what happened
Yep.
on his memory hole. Right. He's like, oh.
I was just going to let you go on about your day. Let you wallow in your own misery. Whatever happens, happens. But to watch you murder all of those children, just my blood is boiling.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? And where is Parker?
Spiders.
You know what you did. He knows what he did. Looking at you, North.
Looking at Orgoth.
He's a murderer.
Oh, like
He lived.
Me.
By the way, he lived for years in agony after what you did to him.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. He just stopped coming back. I thought he couldn't get through again. because of the experiment. But I
You
guess
crushed
did, or
him.
you-
He trusted you, and you crushed him in your bare hands.
what are you talking about?
You are a fool to try to trick me into thinking that. She's like just so frustrated. I will give you.
I swear that I do not have any idea of what you're saying. I wouldn't hurt Parker.
You. He loved coming in here. He loved coming to this world. He loved visiting you, and you killed his vessel to the outside world, from where I'm from. I'm his granddaughter. When we next meet, you will be dead. And you see her stand up and suddenly do a north kind of blink, blink, blink to the top of the roof and over and gone.
And he
Was
calls after her. He's like, I'm desperately trying to find her name in my notes. Because I know he knows it. Because
You might know it as Eleanor. I make a history roll.
Eleonora. That's what I know. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Eleonora was his
Yeah.
baby was his granddaughter. And so he's like, Eleonora, what?
No response. She's gone.
And he looks over at North as Laphus just walked off. So
Yeah,
Laphus
no,
isn't there.
she's
Okay.
gone. She's like
Right.
went around the corner, probably in a carriage by now.
Right. He looks at North and he's like, what is she talking about?
I mean, I don't remember if you shared that with us before.
No, he never did. He never told anybody.
I have no clue.
I think the only person that does know is Ashes.
I don't know what she's on about.
Ashes. There's two people that know. Ashes knows, and the guy that I traded memories with knows.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Those are the two people that know.
Look,
Well,
I don't
and
know. I ran into her
Eleonora.
yesterday, and we just chatted, but not about that.
She was. Make an insight check. I mean, North, you know, both of you. North, you know that the talk you had was.
Yeah.
She was not angry.
Hold on, I have to
at the
do it at
time.
disadvantage.
Oh no.
That's a 3.
Yesterday she was not angry, and she kind of like was very, like, had a pitiful attitude toward Orgoth.
Yeah, no, she was not like that yesterday. She was actually rather like a nice, enjoyable company, but nothing like this.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to him. I remember we all talked to him. Remember, like that we all had the speak with animals spell, and we all talked, and then I guess he went back, and I never saw him again. And I thought maybe there was something broken with the portal that he made, but and Orgoth is just looks incredibly confused, because I think this is the first time he's tried to think past that conversation where everybody talked, where he's trying to actively remember this. And
There's definitely, I mean, you're like almost like hitting a brick wall mentally. Is what it feels like.
I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about.
I mean, if she ever shows up again, if you're not around, I can try to have a conversation with her. She might be more inclined to talk with me than to talk with you.
Well, from what she said, it sounds like the next time I see her, I'm gonna be dead. So,
Yeah.
unless she means that she's going to attend my funeral, which I not really what I got from that, she seems like she's gonna be coming after me or
Hmm.
something.
Well, that's something we're gonna have to put a pin in because there's more urgent business to be had.
Yeah.
Let's just keep an eye open.
You walk toward the carriage stop, and as you round the corner, you see Laphus getting onto a carriage.
Ah, shit! Triple dash over there. Hold on.
She does that thing where she sees you guys running. She like is holding the door. She's like debating on closing it, but she's just like, all right.
I sprint and
Leaves it
yeet
open.
myself into it.
The entire time back was like pointing, like he still points like to like you two and just back. And like he's like, I okay. And he climbs into the carrot as well.
The carriage
Yeah.
takes you to the mall, to the opening, to
Let's go
Kaomaro.
to
The mall.
It
Yeah.
never gets
Day.
old. It never gets old.
There's no cool. There's no hot topic in the Netherdeep.
There's a wet topic in the Netherdeep.
Oh.
What about a box lunch?
You can get box lunches, but
Really?
just go to the park. They sell those little they sell them in the little bento box kind of things at the
I guess so.
park. Yeah. You head down the staircase. The temperature dropping, a chill, moist chill in the air as you get closer and closer to the entrance to Kaomaro. You go through the opening, you pass through the base camp, you get to the Netherdeep entrance,
Ah, shit, we're gonna have to explode a door again.
and it's just pulsing red. Like the waves of water kind of like you can just feel kind of warm, like waves.
I'm going to stay away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unlike last time, Voka like stops like 30 feet out, and he actually like takes like a couple steps back. Even so, he's
Mhm.
just like, see.
Lapis does the thing.
Okay, let me look up. I have to look up the thing. I don't have this tab open. Sources. Give me 2 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds.
Hold on, I
The
gotta
worst
update my
door
note.
ever.
Did you like that? Going to your bedroom and every time the door freaking explodes.
That Heroes Feast was amazing, by the way.
Okay.
I was eyeing that spell.
It probably took you about an hour to get here total. You also
I would like
notice
to imagine that Ashes now has like several food in his. Go ahead.
you were lagging a second, that's why I stopped talking. A lot of the rudium infected animals that are like swimming around down here, they're avoiding you. Like normally, like you even see like one of the large like like swarms of fish. It kind of like comes toward you for a second and then suddenly darts away. They are all avoiding you.
Is it because we got all the fragments? Is that because of that?
What were you saying about Ashes?
I was just saying that he probably has like a ton of food in his stomach that's not eaten or digested at all.
So does it disappear after an hour, technically?
He coughs up a little deep fried Oreo.
Perfect food dispenser. So you approach the rift, Laphus.
Yep.
Make a charisma saving throw as you activate using the jewel.
Ooh, that is really good. That is a 22.
Okay, you save, taking half of 33 points of psychic damage as there's like a little boom and red energy wave goes through you. It kind of peters out right before it gets to everyone else. So that is what, 16? Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep, I'm going in.
And you swim through the rift. You kind of feel yourself falling and falling, and suddenly there's this golden grid in front of you, like approaching fast, and you slam into it and get pushed through, and suddenly you're back into the chamber in the Netherdeep.
And there's the fast travel point.
Yeah, there are actually 2 fast travel points. You see like one portal leading to the area that is only a few rooms ahead, actually. But then you also have another one that leads to the room that you were last in, where the room with the spears, had the moon, the ring above with the colored layers of energy around it.
Isn't the first door though the closest one to the pimple? It's been a while.
Using all our
yeah.
knowledge of the layout of this place,
Yes.
what's our best way to get to the room we're trying to get to?
Make a
This is our
history check
fast
at
travel
advantage,
point.
as it wasn't that long ago.
Oh yeah, it would be the first
That
room.
is a 19 for me.
You think it would be the first room?
Yeah, I think it's the first room that they see. That seems right. I agree with you, Lord.
Because there
It's our
was a
first room.
door behind it that led into the heart from there. I need to take you to another
To
map.
map number 2.
Map number 2.
Town. Ooh.
Okay.
Look
I
at
left
you.
your tokens on the first fast travel point.
On the second.
And here, I may just
Classy.
be easier to delete you. Actually,
Oh my god, we wrote on that map so much.
I know. It's good to write on maps, you know?
How do you like that Obama explains curse on the moon?
I'm going to move you all. Here's the thing is that I can't pick up. I can't get any. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can't zoom out any further because it makes your tokens disappear. So I'm going to make your tokens disappear. And then I'm going to make you reappear
It's like magic.
here.
These map shenanigans brought to you by Roll20.
Are we in combat mode for the map?
Yeah.
Okay. This is where you are currently. And
Oh, look, Wilvin's
Oh,
with
Wilvin's
us.
here.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Missed
William.
you so much.
I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
light
I
turns
see
off.
nothing.
Who did I not get? I got
Me.
Okay.
And North is now gone.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know.
Did I get rid
the
of
light
Wilvin? I got
turned
rid of
off.
Wilvin, didn't I?
No, you
No.
got rid of North. There we go.
Goodbye, William.
There we go.
Okay.
Yay!
Here I am.
Rock me like a hurricane.
That's what I had in mind. Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta zoom in.
Oh, I see this MF right here.
What? What are you saying?
This guy.
I don't see a guy. Oh, that
yep,
guy?
yeah.
He's not there. Okay.
Just like, hi.
Okay. As a reminder, you go into this large room ahead of you, and there's several entrances and exits, one to the southwest and a couple to the north. But it's like a hollowed out bowl in this hundreds of foot long room, and there's this ball of throbbing black ooze, and there are threads of rudium connecting to it, almost like holding up this ball of ooze in the center of the chamber. You have to go down to get to it. What would you like to do?
I mean, there's water everywhere, right? So
It's not
like
water.
we're
I mean, you're swimming. It is swimming, yes.
Yeah.
But it's basically the ball's in the bowl.
like the most cursed Beyblade we can find.
Pretty much.
So we're just gonna poke it. Is that the plan, or?
I have no clue. Hey,
Um,
Alexian, what's up?
He just gives a thumbs up, like yeah.
Are you trying to call out to him?
Oh, absolutely. I think
Okay.
that's where we're at.
Like, we're here doing our thing.
Okay. As you call out to him, this vision suddenly kind of like warps your mind of Alexian's past. You see a warrior kneeling him. You see Alexian kneeling before an elven monarch. A very familiar crown upon his head. I've heard the most curious thing about you, Alexian, the elf drawls. You keep refusing the titles I offer you. The land, the riches, the servants. The warrior whispers in reply. The power to change fate. That is all I've ever seen. And then suddenly, the vision fades and you're back into the opening to the chamber.
Well, I thought I'd have a vision of like a door or something.
What do you do?
Does it look like it's like floating in the middle of the bowl, or is it like?
It's kind of like the bottom of the ball is about 100 feet in diameter. The bottom of the ball is touching the bottom of the bowl. So it kind of like the top of the bulge goes up above the lip of the bowl, but you can swim up to it. I mean, it's like you can still like move in three-dimensional space, but the ball is kind of nestled into them and is held in place by the rudium threads.
I'm gonna grab the jewel and I'm gonna just look at it and be like, how do we get to him? We've done everything. How do we get into the egg?
Make a religion check.
Maybe you have to touch it to the big gooey pus sack.
That's probably what's actually I'm gonna actually have to do. Religion? That's a dirty 20.
Okay. You feel like as you're holding it out, you kind of see like to your eyes these golden sparkles that are starting to kind of drift in the water like motes of light toward the ball.
I'm gonna follow it then.
You start to swim, and suddenly to the north you hear like through the water, "Ugh, there you are."
Oh, you
We've been
son of a
searching
bitch.
all over for you. The rivals come swimming out one of the northern doors. Let me move them into the room real quick.
Yeah, we went out. The thing you can't do because you don't really exist.
And they're swimming
Had a nice
over.
little breakfast. We slept in actual beds.
You notice that the strange thing about them. And did anybody see any of the rivals when they were up on Corel the last day?
We did talk to him. We talked to them.
But you didn't like actually physically see them.
Hmm.
Okay.
Not last time, but I did ask my ma if they were around. We know that these are not the real deal.
Oh, I'm just saying they look different from the last time you saw them down here. They are completely coated with rudium.
Rudium.
Yeah. Like rudium's just like coming out of their like piercing their clothing.
Oh my god, it's the evil twin.
And they look at you and they say, "What are you doing here?"
What are you
That's
doing here?
Galsariad says, "You're trying to take our glory, aren't you?"
We don't want glory. We just want this to end.
My guy, I just said no to an actual title that brings you an actual reputation in this town, so I guess the glory is not really a factor in all of this.
Irvin says, "Why don't we kill them? We can take the jewel. We can take their power. Elixir will reward us." And suddenly they start swimming toward you. Roll initiative.
I was gonna say,
Bitch.
is the light still streaming from the jewel?
Yes, it is.
All right.
And it's not really light. It's more like kind of just like
Yeah, the glimmer.
glimmer, like somebody dumped glitter into a fish tank. This time, like, you're muted,
Initiative.
Orgoth.
I was like, ooh, but in a bad way.
Is initiative something I have
Okay.
to roll at disadvantage?
It is a skill check.
Well, shit. Okay.
I mean, you roll. It's basically a dexterity skill check.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a 10.
Okay.
It sucks.
What is it? What do you get, North?
10.
10. Okay.
Considering I have a +7, this sucks.
Laphus.
Well,
12. Okay. Orgoth.
9.
9. Voka.
Oh,
Okay. Rolling for the rivals. Laphus, you go with a 12? You won initiative with a 12?
sorry, it was a 13, but yes, I guess so.
Let me change
Against
that.
the rivals?
yay.
Nobody. Io rolled highest with an 11. Oh my god.
Nice.
Laphus, it's your turn.
I want to see that list when we're done.
I'm going to ignore the rivals, and I'm just gonna touch the ball. I'm gonna touch the ball.
Okay. You'll need to. You need to actually, because you're gonna use your turn,
Yeah,
swim up
yeah,
there,
yeah.
and you're using an action. It feels soft and spongy, and are you just touching it with your hand?
I mean, I have the jewel
Jewel.
against it.
And the jewel glows warm, and you feel kind of a light spread out over the surface of the goo, and the rudium seems to kind of like dissipate from around a little bit from around where the jewel was.
Okay. And is it enough for me to go through the egg?
Are you out of movement?
Hold on, where was I at? I was over here, and then I had to go. No, I have 30. I have 30 feet left.
Are you going to try to go in?
Yeah.
Okay, you push through. The rudium kind of like spreads out, and Laphus pushes into the goo, and suddenly the goo kind of envelops her, and she's gone.
Like Voka's like maybe like
shit.
looking to the other team, just being like, should we?
Voka, your turn.
How about we don't waste time? Yeah.
Okay, dash. So I have 30 feet. So I use my 30 feet to get there, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna, I guess,
Go
Okay.
into the same hole.
Yeah.
yeah.
You notice as Voka, as Laphus pushes through, How many motes of fragments of despondence did you have?
I think
Two.
I have two.
These two balls of light kind of like come out from the ball where she came through and are floating there in front of you. Laphus, you no longer have the fragments.
Can he's not? He's gonna like be halfway in the thing. He's gonna reach out, like to them. Like, are they like bouncing off him, or are they like?
They're just sort of like floating, like they got left behind when Laphus went inside of the ball.
He's just gonna follow.
Okay. And
Does he feel any different?
no, you feel the fragments that you have within you leave your body as you go into the ball, and you're gone as well.
He smiles. That ends my turn.
Io, who has, what's her swim speed? Okay, it's actually normal. Okay. Io is going to swim and comes over here. And she is going to she yells over to Maggie, who Maggie uses her reaction to move 30 feet. She's like, over here! And Maggie is able to use her reaction to move 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Closer. And she can't fire her longbow, but she is going to fire her rudium. What's the range on it? It's a melee and not a ranged thing, so she has to. It's like a spear. So no, she's just she's holding. She dashed, so she's holding action. Okay. Galsariad moves 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Galsariad is going to...
What's your reach, bitch?
100
What's your
feet.
reach?
Yeah, 100 feet. That's
Shit.
enough, actually. He casts Gravity Wave. So right on top of North and Orgoth. I'd like you to make a sudden, like, rippling wave of magical gravity. Boom! Goes out, encompassing both of you. It's a 30-foot radius. I'd like you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's not gonna go good.
Did you roll a natural 1?
No, I rolled a 6.
You failed a dexterity. Oh, it's a strength saving throw. Okay.
It's a strength.
I
I
have
cannot
a-
fail dex.
Okay.
I have a 19.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 14, 18, 23, 25,
Okay.
28, 32, 35, 37, 43, 46 points of force
Ow!
damage. And the gravity is holding you in place. You're restrained. And Orgoth, you take half of that. So
half of
23.
46. 23.
23.
Let me check a thing.
Okay. Maggie is going to, what's her move? She's swimming in plate. So this is what she does. She's going to move like 20 feet. That's as far as she can move, really. Gets over there, closer. She's trying to get to the entrance next to Io and get over to where the entrance to the where Laphus and Voka went through. And she holds an action north.
Okay. I am restrained by the gravity.
Yes. Um,
Question.
you can repeat the save at the end of your turn.
Question.
Yes.
The text of my face step doesn't say anything about somatic or verbal.
Okay.
It's 30 feet.
Okay.
Technically,
It's she. Okay. Gal centered the point of the circle between you and Orgoth, so you
So it
could
would be
go. You could go to the east to get out of it,
or I could go a bit north
or a
as
bit
well.
north. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I could go like, yeah. So I'm gonna use my face step to go 30 feet there.
Okay.
Am I still restrained?
You are not. It's
Well,
the
then
feet.
I'm going to use my movement
Okay.
and get into the hole.
Okay.
I still have 30 feet, so I'm bloop.
Okay. You get there and you push through, and how many between Voka, North, and Laphus? Laphus had 2. Voka had how many fragments did you have?
We split everything even. I think we all have 2.
I'll have 2. So
Yeah,
there's-
we all have to.
So North, you like boom into the sphere, and suddenly there's like 6 fragments floating there.
And I still have an action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drink one of my greater healing potions.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you do it right before you go in,
Okay.
just so that I can kind of keep that balance. Like I won't forget it here in a second. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna
because you can split up your move too, so it's like
Yeah.
yeah,
just stop there, wave at them, take a little drinky drink, and then get in there.
yeah.
44.
Hey, Irvin. You see, Irvin actually has the most rudium, like it's almost covering his face, and it kind of comes out from his eyes, and his eyes glow in this strange gray light, and he moves closer, 30 feet closer, and then kind of holds out his hand, and this gray beam of light shoots out at um shoots out at Orgoth. It's got 100-foot range, so actually 120 feet range. That is an 18 plus 8, 26 to hit you.
How far away from me?
Let me move him. He moved 30 feet closer and then fired. 25, 30.
75.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh-huh.
That'll hit.
You take 23 points of
Healing. I can choose.
and you notice that it's like this arm is like covered in rudium. You take 23 points of psychic damage.
All right.
And that's all he does. Orgoth, your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
So, I'm not affected by the gravity.
No, you're not restrained. No.
Okay. So I move 30 feet to there.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the glowy balls?
They're just kind of floating right into like right in front of the kind of like almost like the waters.
Right where they've gone through.
Right, exactly. And the glowy balls, the fragments are kind of like just kind of floating, and like the water is kind of moving them as somebody like as they swim by, like Voka swimming by made Lapus's lights kind of swim like move up little ways, like as the water pushed it.
But are they all kind of just generally in
Yes.
the area I'm gonna go through?
Yes.
Here's what I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to dash to
Okay.
get through the hole.
Okay.
As I'm going through, I want to let me know if I can do this. This is my plan.
Okay.
My intention is to interact with object and open the portable hole as I go through to grab the ones that are floating
Okay.
and put them in the hole. So when I go through, there's only 2 left behind. On Orgoth's assumption that maybe they could use them to come in after us, and then maybe only 2 of them could come in if that's how it works.
Okay.
That's
I'd like you to
that's his
make
strategy.
because they're kind of floating randomly.
Yeah.
I'd like you to roll a d4 plus 2. That's how many you get. Because you're just kind of like as you're swimming by, like opening the bag.
Yeah. I'm just trying to net as many as I can. That is a 4. So
You get them all
6 total. All right.
because they were totally going to follow
then-
you in. Yeah.
And then I'm just like, and then Orgoth just like barrels through. So
Okay.
his 2 will stay behind.
Right. Okay. You push through. Give me a second as the combat is over. As I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay. I'm going to take you to another map.
Oh yeah.
And this map is huge, so it may take a second to load.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this thing
Super
ugly.
fast.
Oh, ignore
Oh,
him.
no.
Ignore him. He should not be there. Give me a second. Layer.
Ignore him.
GM. Okay.
Well, we know who's gonna be there now.
I know, I didn't see it.
He was ugly.
He was ugly.
You got Wilvin on there instead of.
Damn
Yep.
it! It's because these maps are
Or
so
something.
huge. That
Yeah. But I can see the map, so I have to be on
Yeah.
there somewhere, right?
Are you under Wilvin?
who is
Under
it?
someone.
It is Orgoth, right? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's session 93. I'm playing Orgoth Skullcrusher.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Hello, fellow kids.
You pass through the clammy darkness and tumble onto the glassy surface of this lake, which feels as solid underneath your feet as any floor. Rising out of the water are 3 rocky isles, upon which rest crumbling structures that look like ancient prayer sites. Waterfalls tumble from the clear sky, giving off mist that blanket the area in a shimmering silver. Directly in front of you, a life-size statue of Elixion armed with a spear and a shield stands on a white stone pedestal that rises inches above the water's surface. The statue's expression is serene, much like the water. This is a cylindrical space. Like you can kind of see the sky above, like the skybox of the video game. It's like 200 feet high and 200 feet in diameter. You actually look below you and you see kind of just minnows swimming through the water. There's about 20 feet of water below you, but you're walking as if the spell has been cast upon you.
I guess these 3 places are probably like Avandra, Sahanin, and Corellon from
You don't see
from
any
my-
outward, but you're kind of far away from them. And
From
each,
what
each
I
and they're like rocky
imagine.
outcroppings, so it's like they're almost like mountaintops. Only like they're like the very very top of the rocky outcrop, like and the temples on top of So the temple actually structures are about 20 feet above the surface of the water.
I think I'm gonna start heading, since I'm probably the fastest one, I'm gonna start heading to the very farthest one.
Okay.
While we're approaching
Hmm.
carefully, I'm gonna take a couple of turns to drink the 2 regular healing potions
Okay.
I have.
We're out of combat right now, just so you know.
Yeah, I might
Right.
also drink a potion or two.
Okay.
Because ow!
Yeah, that was jacked. Okay. So it's a little better.
So another 7. Heal, and I'm gonna drink another one.
Okay.
And another 9. Okay, better. Not max, but better.
Yeah, I'm like, do I have a
So
great?
I had one, I used one of those, and I used 2 of those. Boop, boop. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink 1 greater too, because
Okay.
why am I saving them? Come on, Bill. Here we go.
Oh yeah, just another one for shits and giggles. Getting turned on healing potions.
What are the rest of you doing? While Orgoth and North are like,
There.
Orgoth,
Chug, chug,
like-
chug.
this is also, you're in the, like, you're not swimming anymore. Your bag of holding, which is dripping, you see the
portable hole.
the portable
Yeah.
hole, the bag, just dripping water, and you see the lights kind of like come out of it and float up and dissipate and disappear into the light above you. And
Right.
they're
Yeah, I
gone.
probably had to just dive through with it open.
Yeah.
Right. So.
What do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna fold it back up and
Okay.
put it away.
Hi Lexian, bye Lexian.
As you approach the center of the statue,
Okay, yeah.
you suddenly hear a voice emanating from it. After so long, we can finally speak to one another. And I am overjoyed. You have seen what I have done, what I have become. You, better than anyone, have the clarity of sight to judge me. May I leave?
Oh. Figure he's talking to North. Do we all hear it?
You
Or
all
just
hear
North?
it, yeah. North was the first to approach, so it triggered the speech.
What will you do if you leave?
I will live my life. I'll do the things that I have been longing and wanting to do, to explore, to fate kept me trapped here.
Gonna just keep going, see if I can explore.
Where
a
are
little
you
bit.
going?
I'm still in the room. Don't worry. I'm just looking
I have
around.
been cursed by fate, by some cruel joke of the cosmos. If I am to suffer, was it not right that I should allow my suffering to spare others from the same fate?
It would, however, we're here right now. I don't think 5 minutes added onto an eternity will be a big change.
5 minutes of despair and agony. I have been enduring this for an eternity.
Beep, beep, beep.
Hey, Alexian.
Give me 1 sec before you go on. I'm gonna Laphus, make a religion check.
Yeah. Oh, people are wandering around.
Yeah, because I'm noticing where you all are now.
I was so zoomed in, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm headed over there.
That was a low roll. That was a 19.
How did you know that was Corellan Island? That was yeah, Corell. That's you see, it's basically
I see a symbol.
there is a symbol there, isn't there? Oh my god, I'm zoomed out too. The you see symbols of Corellin in the rubble. This temple has fallen into disuse. And you see kind of like specks of rudium. There's not much rudium here at all, but you see kind of specks, almost like it was like something, but it's maybe what pulled down the temple.
She's going to use Mage Hand to like push away any of the rudium pieces of
Mm-hmm.
crystal,
Okay.
and she's going to kind of clean it up a little bit.
Okay.
And is there like you know how people offer something to the gods or whatever?
Right. Right.
Is there like a pedestal or anything like that around here?
It's more kind of like a an little amphitheater kind of area where it's like a
Mm.
more like a gazebo kind of shaped,
Okay.
with like it looks like it used to have benches, um, and there used to be a shrine, but the shrine has been pulled and it's in stone, like just stone pieces on the ground.
All right. So she's going to go there, and she never put away the jewel, and she's going to place it down
Mm-hmm.
for a second as she takes out the lavender that Corellin had given her and
Mhm.
placed it down on the gazebo.
Okay. Um, North,
Yeah.
make a religion check at the island you're at.
At disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my charm of luck. Fuck that.
Okay.
So that would be a 14.
The same thing. This is kind of like a gazebo here. You do see amongst the rubble what used to be a symbol to Sehanine, the Moonweaver. Like parts of the marble, like in pieces.
Okay, I think I do have. I mean, the Moonweaver. I've been to her temple before.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to take my hooded lantern that I've had from the very beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to light it up and put it on the pedestal or something because the moon is the light that guides people
Okay.
who sneak in the dark.
Okay. There's no like the building does not move or anything.
Just leave a little thingy.
Okay. Orgoth and Voka, continue with your speech.
So hey, Alexian, look, I appreciate that you wanna get out of here. I mean, I really do. I mean, you called us, you know,
I did.
a continent away, and we came to help you. But if there's one thing that maybe I've just started to learn from,
And he looks over at Laphus and looks back at North.
Mm-hmm.
the people that are here is that if you don't like work your shit out, you're just dangerous to people.
His tone
And
gets a
so-
little angry and says,
And
I am filled with hatred for what was done to me, for the God who condemned me to this hell, and for the people who tear at my essence to satisfy their own greed, ripping me piece by piece, taking me to the surface.
So wait, you're William, basically?
It is my blood, my curse.
right, so we should fix that before you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta work that stuff out. You can't just
Does my anger
Like-
scare you, Orgoth Skullcrusher?
no. I've had a lot of anger running through me. Anger that comes, at least I think, used
Then
to
you know my
of
pain.
gods.
You know my pain. Free me from this place.
And Orgoth is going to, while he's talking and he's talking about like being possessed by feeling this anger from these gods, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, there's freeing you, and then there's becoming free. And when you have that kind of turmoil inside you, and as he says that, you can see his tattoo start shifting, and
Mhm.
the spider legs come out of the Skullcrusher, the skull, and then the eye starts to bleed as it takes on both the Grumsh and the Lolth aspects.
Yeah.
It's like, and then there's freeing yourself. And he reaches over and touches the tattoo and leaves behind the Skullcrusher insignia of his clan, but he pulls the ink that's there from the spider legs and from the eye, and he
Mhm.
takes it and rubs it on his finger, like, and you can see the black of it kind of absorbing into his thumb, and he just
Mhm.
reaches up and pulls it down and puts the blue stripe under his lip, and he says, so you have to free yourself from the influences. And he unattunes from the tattoo,
Okay.
which is kind of representing him stepping away from all of that. And he's like, so you have to let us help you. You have to get free of these terrible things that are inside you before you can go, or else you'll cause pain to people that you love, the people that you want to protect, the people that deserve and need your help.
You have felt
You'll
my
hurt
remorse
them.
for and witnessed all the memories I have prayed to be rid of. I am grateful for your actions and the retelling of those memories. I have watched them so many times, trying to think of things that I could have done differently. But I was trapped in the same repetitive patterns. I wept to see you change things, to see that they could have turned out happily. You are the key to releasing me. And I am growing impatient.
While this is happening, North has tiptoed over to the other shrine. Just
Yeah, first off, Voka, are you doing anything? I'm seeing like things happen in private chat, but I haven't read it yet.
No,
So
you're good. I think he just like I think he just like sits there. I think for a moment he's like you would like when Orgoth is like you have to like do this like to protect the people. I think Voka rolls his eyes because he doesn't quite buy that. Um, because he hasn't had his arc yet. He's still in that mindset where like violence can pretty much just solve everything.
okay, okay.
He just like he's like just behind like I think he's like standing like slightly out of Orgoth's view while he watches this, and he just shrugs.
Um, I'll get back to you, North, in a second. Voka and Orgoth, make an insight check, wisdom insight check.
So insightful. Let's see. Let's see. Insight plus 6. 24.
24, Orgoth. You're muted. You're still muted.
Sorry, loud noise here. Loud noise here. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Voka, I mean, Orgoth, you can kind of, he's very sincere and sorrowful and grateful. Voka, you can tell that he's deeply conflicted and he's growing impatient for you to judge him.
And he just kind of tilts his head and for the first time like ever like speaks directly to Lixie and says, so when you're out, what do you plan to do? Like you said, live your life, but what do you really plan to do?
I dreamed of my future for so long, but now that you ask, I find my dreams have abandoned me. I want to walk by myself along the streets of a city where no one has cause to fear or loathe me. Let's start there. North, this is Avandra's.
Yeah,
There's, like-
she's the third one.
Yeah,
Just gonna, again, like in trend with the offerings that we're making, I'm going to pull 2 gold. Put
Okay.
1 on the head side, 1 on the tail side.
excellent, excellent. Okay.
And he follows you and he's like, so when you're out of here, the rudium just disappears, stops existing.
Do not speak of me of that wretched stuff. I would sooner slay anyone who takes it from my domain than see it used again. Let us be rid of this evil place and deal with the rudium later.
That's what we're working on. That's why we're here.
The rudium is of my body. Those wretched explorers ripping it from me piece by piece. The pain I endured.
And then he puts a hand on his hip and he says, well then go, he points upwards and says, well then go get it back.
Can I?
Wait.
Don't.
I have a question.
Do not.
I have a question, Elixian. If you just left right now, what happens to the rudium?
That's my question.
That wasn't
said
your
it's
question. You were
within you,
telling
that
me
it's
to
your
go.
blood.
He's adding on to it.
Right? Like that it's your blood. Does that mean it continues to exist? Is that what you're saying?
I do not know, and I do not care. I am impatient. The world above sings to me, and yet you withhold judgment from me. What is your decision? What is your decision? Am I free to go? Choose.
What do you know of the outside world as it is right now, Elixian? Maybe your memories have been tainted by all this anger and resentment and nostalgia and everything.
Make a persuasion roll, North.
At disadvantage! Let's fucking go.
Wait. How far are you from?
That's a nat 1.
Roll saving throw.
Damn it.
I take another level of exhaustion.
Okay.
This man is grinding on my nerves. And I am getting very tired of hearing him.
You feel the water starts to kind of like splash and vibrate as the entire heart begins to rumble. The water churning as if in anger.
Listen, Elixian. We want to help you. We really do. But honestly, despite all this rage and being a rat in a cage, I had to. We really need to know that you're not going to take it out onto anybody. We want to get rid of the rudium. All of these guys are just covered in it. And she looks over at North. And like dying from it. We kind of want to stop that.
I will take it from you once I am free.
So by take it, you mean like forcefully, like you're gonna rip it out of them? Or do you mean once you're out, it's gonna dissipate?
We will
Because
find a
there's a-
solution. I have.
So you don't have a solution.
What do you think traps me here? My body spread out through this entire, he's actually still, this is like a voice from a statue. I'm like gesturing, but it's just a voice coming from the statue. I have been trapped down here, my entire body and mind stretched out over this hideous realm.
Orgoth looks over his shoulder to Voka and says, maybe you should back up a little bit. I don't think this is going to end well.
I have. You hear the water start to churn more and more. The sound of breaking glass and cracking stone pierce the space as the Apotheon speaks. I have prayed for freedom. I have begged for release. I have screamed to an uncaring world and the impassive heavens for salvation. They do not care. Yet even here, with you before me, I am denied. No more waiting. I will claim everything I waited these long centuries for. And you will be the ones the world forgot. Roll initiative.
Wait, so you could do this the entire time?
Give me a second one. I need to get the worst one of the
Okay.
two.
First off, I have to give me a second because I have to back out of this old combat grid and get to the new one. Okay. Final battle. Okay.
Final battle. Yikes.
Let's fucking go!
Okay. First off, I need to do something real quick. Map. To back.
Oh, it's red! It's red
It's-
everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
God.
That's not good.
Yeah. North, what'd you get?
An 11.
Okay. Laphus.
13.
Orgoth.
17.
Voka.
16.
Okay. Okay. The statue of Elixion melts into a mass of pulsing black ichor. It fills your nose with a putrid scent like a combination of iron and rotted meat. Thunder booms as crimson storm clouds blot out the sky. Bright red light flares from the ruined prayer sites, which are suddenly crawling with tendrils of rudium that glow with malevolent power. Silence hangs over the lake for a moment, and then the silence breaks. A milky white monster with dozens of arms, too many blinking eyes, and a thick hide festooned with blades bursts out of the inky ooze. It rears back and then crashes down onto the surface of the lake as it howls in vengeance. First off, here's a picture of it.
Oh yeah, it's ugly.
I'm going to put it into group chat. Okay. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, it's ugly.
Yeah. And let me get the token back into...
Oh, no. No. No.
Yeah, and
no.
Orgoth, this is going to be funny as the token appears right on top
right in
of
front
you.
of me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hello.
He looks like he is saying, like, oh, hey, guys.
Voka, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Didn't Orgoth get before me?
I
Uh,
just gave him eyes. He's less menacing now.
I've got Orgoth as 14.
He's 17.
I have a 17
Why did it show 14? That's
because it hates me.
okay.
Specifically, personally.
Okay, going back
Not
through
you.
Orgoth 17, Voka 16, Laphus 13, North 11.
Yep.
Okay. Orgoth, what do you do?
Oh boy.
Mhm.
He starts by saying, "Okay, look, Elixian, if that's you. I'm just saying, doesn't have to go this way. We could work this out."
They asked me to fight so many times. I never once thought. They never once thought of what I suffered for them.
And Orgoth's gonna yeah, he's gonna call upon his inner reserves of strength and rage. So he's at least ready for whatever's about to happen.
Mhm.
And he says, "I understand being called upon to fight, having that thrust upon you when you're not sure. We saw what happened. We saw that you were there just trying to do right and that everyone hated you for it. I understand that. It's not how this has to go." And I'm going to hold my action.
Mhm. Well,
If
first off,
he-
with that speech,
Oh, yeah.
as you're like trying to convince him, from the above you in the sky, suddenly these 7 bright lights, silver lights. These are not like the motes that you saw before, but these 7 lights circle around you. These are the number of times that you helped Elixian in his memories. You can use these lights to give you advantage on a persuasion check. I'd like you to roll persuasion.
Oh.
Do you want to use one of
Oh.
these lights to give you advantage?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Okay. Persuasion. I'm not bad at that. In fact,
Well, let me back up. Let me back up, because this counts as your action if you do this.
oh, okay. Yeah. If it's like me trying to persuade him,
Yes.
I'm happy to have that be my action.
Okay.
Rather than start by hurting.
Okay.
Come on, baby. I'm plus 6, so it's a 21.
21. That is success. You kind of like, you feel like it's a big giant blobby monster, but he's listening to you. You can kind of feel that. I'd like you to roll 5d6 for me, and this is like emotional connection.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling my super shiny, sparkly Vegas dice. Let's go! Oh, I gotta roll one of my regular dice. Okay, so 6 then, or 5? 5d6, Ron?
5d6, yes.
16.
Okay. What else would you like to do, Orga? Did you use one of the lights? Did you use one of the 7 lights to give you advantage?
Yeah, because I rolled
So
with advantage.
as you do that, one of the lights kind of like winks out, leaving 6 behind. You're muted.
I've used my action. I've used my bonus action. That's it. I'm gonna be done because I want to see what he does.
Okay. After your turn, he takes a legendary action, and one of the many arms reaches out and grabs at you. That is a dirty 20.
You have to go this way. That hits.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh,
Yeah. But. Mm-hmm.
As he does that, because I still have a reaction, I'm like, Orgoth says, "Control yourself, Elixian. You can beat this." And I cast Silvery Barbs.
Nice.
Because somebody took a level in Bard in honor of Wilvin. That's right.
Aww.
Is that a saving throw?
So-
Is that a?
When the creature succeeds on an attack, ability, or saving throw, so basically they re-roll the d20, and
Uh-huh.
you use the lower of the two rolls.
Okay. There's a dirty 20. That's actually much higher. 30.
okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 29 that
All
second
right.
time.
So I take the lower. And then I am going to choose myself, and I get advantage on my next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Just
Okay.
a minute.
You
And I
take.
will
It's kind of a
pass
crappy
that.
roll. 10 points of force damage, and you are grappled and lifted into the air by the
Force
creature.
damage.
Yeah.
Fucking force damage. my rage helps me not.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Anything else? Orgoth.
No.
Okay.
Well, that was my reaction, so it's all
Yeah.
on him.
So his turn is next. He rolled a 15. He is going to. Voka, you're right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He is going to he starts doing a barreling charge. So basically he's picked Orgoth up and is just running through your space. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that is a success. You take half of 13, so 6 points of bludgeoning. And as he goes by you, he is going to make a grasping hand attack. That is a 17.
Meets a beats.
Okay. So he basically barrels through you. One of the arms reaches down, picks you up, grappling you, and you take 3 plus 5, 8 points of force damage. And the other hand does a punch to Orgoth. 13 plus 12 is 25.
That'll hit.
Yeah, so and that is a 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning?
Force damage. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
so excited for a second.
And I'm going to move him down. He basically went up to his speed tokens, so he's like here. So he's kind of picked both of you up. So. And that's all he is doing right now. Okay. Laphus, your turn.
Okay,
All
was that
right.
my turn? Was that my turn?
No, I skipped you.
Voka
I
go?
did skip you.
Yeah.
I skipped you. I'm so sorry, Voka. I'm
That's
so
fine.
sorry. Yeah,
You're good.
I'm
I
still
got
dealing with the
16.
Orgoth being out of order on my list. So
Nah, you're good.
okay.
While Voka is grappled in his hand, I am going to use my shape changer ability.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I asked that, is because Voka is going to shape change into Perigee and call out to Elixion.
Wow. Okay.
Psychological damage.
Are you going to use one of the lights above you?
You know what? Yeah.
Okay. You have this persuasion roll at advantage. What are you going to say as Perigee?
She is going to call out. Think of everyone who did anything for you. You need to extend that kindness to others, no matter how long you were trapped here. No one deserves that. Just like I helped you.
It did not matter. None of it meant anything.
It meant everything.
I'd like you to make a. You can make performance or persuasion.
Deception, you mean?
Hey, my performance and my deception are the same.
Okay.
And I get that at advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a 4.
Roll again.
It was a
Oh,
5.
fuck yeah, this is a 21.
Okay.
Thank you for advantage.
Roll 5d6 emotional damage. The
Yay.
one of the other light kind of dissipates, leaving 5 behind. The
I'm gonna make little squares in my notes and just like
mark them off. Yep.
mark 'em off.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 damage.
Okay. 19. Awesome. Okay.
I think
Elixion
shape-changing-
is
Yeah, go
like,
ahead.
why do you care? What did you ever care about me?
Voka, who doesn't know, he's just gonna call it yes. Lying out his ass.
Laphus, your turn.
Oh wait, I have a
You have another
bonus
thing?
action.
Okay.
Never mind. I think it's a little too early to mass healing word as a bonus action.
Okay. Laphus. Actually, no. At the end of, he does another legendary action at the end of Voka's turn, and does a punch to Voka.
Oh damn.
Perigi?
To Perigi. It's like, get away! It's like slaps. The hand reaching out, rolling a 30, and
Oh
doing
Jesus Christ.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn. In Joken's mind, like he's like, you know, I thought taking this form would make her less likely to hit me, but you know what? We're wrong sometimes.
Now it's Laphus' turn.
All right. Lapis gets up from Corellin's little area,
Mhm.
moves away from the
Make a
from the
religion.
lavender.
Make a religion roll for me.
Okay. I'm gonna use my little lucky thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's so much better. I rolled a nat 1 on the first one. All right. For you said religion?
Religion, yes.
That is 27.
As you start to move away, you look and you see underneath the mass of rudium that's kind of growing up over, like almost like locking the gazebo, the shrine in place.
Mhm.
You see this like faint golden light, like it's trying to escape.
Does she know how to help it escape?
With that roll, you started to do the right thing. It just wasn't activated yet.
Are you talking about the putting the thing down?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna guess that she's gonna have to help and pray. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she's going to do what she once did when she was living with her family and being subservient.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to go on her knees, place her head down, and she's going to, with the jewel right in front of her, in front of like the little sparklies, just say, he won't listen to reason. At least logical reasoning. We kind of need you, if not, the other two at the moment. If that's all right with you.
I'd like you to make, and this is an action to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you to make a religion check, and because you have the jewel, you're at advantage.
Okay. That is 22.
Suddenly, the rudium explodes out, just blowing past you, and you see this golden light kind of encompass you, blocking the rudium from hitting you. And suddenly the glow is just kind of like this, and you see the shape of the temple starts to build up, and suddenly you see a fully formed temple, the Corellin there, the altar, right there.
Can I had made it so that I placed the lavender exactly where the altar was?
Mhm. You kind of like it,
Yes.
like the lavender just kind of floats down and whoop, right down on the altar. You hear kind of this. It's not really a voice; it's more of an intuition. The Apotheon's imagination and vision of what he thinks we are will be used to hurt you.
She's going to stand up, and is the figure like in front of her?
Yeah, you can see this huge giant figure, monstrosity in front of you.
Wait, the figure that was made of lights?
Oh no! The it was just like a golden glow around you that's protected you.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't really a figure. So
Okay. So
it
she
protected
is
you from the rudium.
All right. So she's going to look back towards the monster
Mm-hmm.
and gonna whatever movement speed she has, she's gonna head to it.
Okay. And it's easy to climb down. These are like 20-foot tall. Like the buildings are 20 feet above the sea level, but it's just like walking down a hill down to the water's edge. So go ahead and move yourself.
I did.
North.
Oof. I'm at the shrine, or do I yell at this man?
Oh, after
No.
sorry, after Laphus's turn. He only has one legendary action left, so he's going to make another grasping hand attack on. Let's see who it's on. On Orgoth. 7 plus 12, 19.
That will hit.
Okay. 11 points of bludgeoning. Of force, I'm sorry.
Bludgeoning?
Force, yes.
You tease.
Yeah, it's a punch, and I kind of like my DM brain is like,
Yeah,
it's a
I
punch.
get it.
Yeah. North, your turn.
Okay, I'm at the Shrine of Avandra. I've put my 2 coins, one up, one down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give it a bit of thought. I will say I will put another gold out.
Well, right now,
Yeah.
the rudium has completely covered up where the coin is.
Yes, I'm pulling another one out.
Okay.
Because I know they're still there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hold it. I'll say, before every heist, my father wished for luck and he called up to you. And I'm going to call to luck again. I'm going to take the coin and flip it.
Okay.
As like flavoring, instead of going, ooh, please help me, I'm going to flip the coin.
Okay, I'd like you to make a religion check.
Oh my god, I'm at disadvantage. May I take a mote to put it at like a straight roll?
What do you mean to take a what?
A
No,
little
it's
mote that's
this is
glowing?
only for persuading. The lights are only for
Okay,
persuading.
for persuading. So I'm at disadvantage for this. Had I known, I would have done something else.
Sorry.
Alright, disadvantage, let's go. Ooh, that's gonna suck. 11!
Okay. You see kind of a glow happening from below the vines of rudium enveloping the ruined temple.
Alright, no, I have to get out of there then.
Okay.
I'm going to not even try to step in there. I'm going to take my movement to face step up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to bonus action just to get Wait, that was face step, and I'm going to bonus action to get 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, just there.
Onto that rock.
top of
okay.
this one.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be my turn because
Okay.
next time I'm going to yell at this man.
It is the top of the round on initiative 20. This will be the last thing of the day. Give me a second. Suddenly, to the Sahanin's temple glows with an evil red light. And as a lair action, a dark shadow forms beneath Laphus and North.
Ah, shit.
And suddenly the shadow flares up, and you kind of see a reflection of yourself, evil, grinning evilly at you. And you see North as the reflection like buries a rapier into you. 22 to hit.
I'll use my Rapier of Repose to make it roll again.
Okay. This is kind of actually it is a melee weapon attack, so that would do that. You can actually do that to this.
Yeah.
It's actually better. 17 plus 10 is 27.
I guess I'm gonna take it then.
Okay. I rolled double sixes on 2d6. That is
You don't have to sound so proud, you know.
sorry, 14 points of piercing damage. Laphus, the lair action is only a 14 to hit you. You're muted.
Oh, I just said, ooh, it misses.
The reflection, the evil reflection, Laphus, your taloned hand, the reflection reach out and tries to rake your face to attack you.
Lapis just kind of backs away a little bit and just goes, honey, I already did the evil thing way better than you.
And with that, we're going to continue this battle next week.
No, let's play for 2 more hours.
Oh man, this is intense.
Oh. Yep. Oh, this is so good. Final battle. This is the... Oh.
Y'all, we have to cause max emotional damage.
Yep. I love
All the
that
emotional
concept, the whole like doing emotional damage. Because I was keeping track of every time you helped Elixion in like a little tally. And you just got little points you can spend to roll
to
for
bully
advantage later.
someone to
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, who else can I turn into that'll hurt him?
Well, let's go around and do a wrap up.
Hey everybody, this is Bill. I've been playing Orgoth Skullcrusher. You can find me on the socials at Bill freaking Roper. Or if you'd like to support my company, you can look for Lunacy Games, or Lunacy Game Studio on everywhere except Twitter, because F that place. But all the other spots would be great. And give us a follow and a like and check it out, because we got a bunch of stuff coming out. For everybody that's been here watching with us, hanging out, checking us out on the stream or the VOD, thank you so much for being a part of this amazing adventure. I cannot believe we are 93 sessions into this, battling Elixion. This is amazing. And we are so grateful for your time and your attention, and being a part of what brings us back almost every week, except when we have stuff to do.
This is Jaiden. I was playing Lapis, and yeah, we're here. We're trying to kick his ass, and or make him just stop in general. Considering he's a bad guy, I'm sure he has like 8 phases to go through. So it's like in all RPGs.
Yeah, all the
They
good
always
video
have, like-
game have different phases. Bosses have different
Yeah.
phases, so.
So hopefully he gets less ugly at least.
No, normally phase 2 is absolutely like biblically accurate, terrifying creature.
So what would a biblically accurate Elixion look like? Besides that, you could find us around on the Discord, chit-chatting about random stuff. There's been a lot of Shrek talk in the in the Discord
It
lately.
really has. Oh my
That's
god.
true.
And like I get it, Shrek is great. Specifically, Shrek 2 is like the best sequel ever to like almost any movie. So you can find me on that. And if you guys don't know, Miranda, aka Voka, is gonna come visit me during the weekend. And we're gonna go
Yay.
and watch Barbie movies and just hang out, and I could take her around
Yeah,
some of my favorite hangouts.
You're gonna have
There's
so much fun.
There's actually gonna be footage of Voka and Laphus duking it out behind Red Lobster.
Yes.
Watch for that on the Discord.
Yes. Yes.
We'll let you know who wins.
Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I've been playing North Theadrin Roguelike. You can find me on, sadly, still Twitter, Blue Sky, Tumblr, at SteelcladVicar. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. And you know what? We got a Patreon. Check it out. I'm pooped. I don't have it in me to sell the Patreon right now.
Because your
I'm just like,
adventure is going to be coming. Your one shot, your solo is going to be on Patreon.
oh, there's
right?
my solo. It's gonna be there in early access. It's gonna be access. Also, it's gonna be available for non-patron people a bit later, though. So if you want to have early access to this, you know where to go. Wink. I'm winking.
Hi guys, I'm Voka, and my actual name is Miranda, and I play Voka. And you can find me at Cube Mangoes literally everywhere because I chose a good username. And I'm very excited to see Jaiden. I'm gonna give her a big old hug.
Yeah,
Presumably though when she wakes up.
yeah. She's Miranda's gonna come in at like 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, and I'm usually dead asleep by then.
Don't worry, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna sleep on your floor because I'm also gonna be very tired. I had to get up at 4 a.m. to, you had to do the airport shuffle where you had to be the flight's at 7, but you gotta be there 2 hours ahead, and then you have to leave an hour before. It's just what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
But also, there's no Red Lobster anywhere near us, so we're gonna have to fight behind the Cracker Barrel.
That's fine. I can take
That works too. And my name is Ron Murphy. You can find me on Twitter, Blue Sky, Ron88Keys, RBDM. Please follow us on Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the things at Severed Studios. You can find Severed Sons Rhyme and the Frostmaiden podcast on any podcasting platform. Share us with all your friends. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast, Gang Critical Role, and all our listeners and our fans. Keep on rolling, everyone. Bye, all.
Bye bye.